Hey everybody, it's me, Crazy Frankie, and I'd like to welcome you to my Week 8 4 key game picks. I must apologize for last week. I was going into last week's recap and picks for my recap for Week 6 and talking about Week 7's picks. I didn't get a chance to get into detail from both of those last blog posts. Obviously, right now there are some things going on in my life right now it's right now really complicated, and it's been worrying me for quite some time. And obviously, I'm hoping that I can resolve and sort out some things that are going on in my personal life and along with my family's life as well. I'm gonna do my best to try to get back into my depth and details of every NFL game that I can. Obviously, with the Thursday night games coming up pretty soon, and we're heading into November, it's going to get a little bit harder for me to get into detail as I have to get all these blog posts sooner than I thought. So I will do my best to try to at least get some blog posts into some details of every NFL game, but I can't promise you now on some things right now. It's not that I'm late. It's not that I'm lazy or anything right now. It's just that with so many things going on in my life, it's become pretty complicated. So, but I'll still bring in my picks, and I'll try to go into detail as much as possible from recapping all the weeks. For right now, what about Week 7? What did I think about Week 7? Well, obviously going into the Jets-Chargers game in Week 7, I don't know how the Chargers can blow a lead. As they led at halftime. I think it was about 21-10. I don't know how they let the Jets come back into that game. And obviously, what really pissed me off on that game was the Chargers' clock management in the final 2 minutes. I don't know what the hell the coaching staff or what the hell quarterback Phillip Rivers was doing, but obviously it hurt them in the end. And that's what really cost them the game, and really it looked like they were completely out of sync. And how about the Ravens defense? I don't know how in the hell the Jacksonville Jaguars pulled off a big win over the Ravens. That one was shocking to me. I guess there really is some flaws in the Ravens defense that I didn't expect. And how about the Detroit Lions losing their second straight game? Now, I knew that the Lions were going to lose to the 49ers, but they really fought hard in their game against the Falcons. But really, the Falcons, I knew they were a better team. And also the Sunday night game. How about that one between the Saints and the Colts? Boy, did the Saints kick the shit out of the Colts. That was an embarrassing game. I don't even know if I want to see the Colts on prime time again. The fact that even though I know you can't really blame them too much because they don't have Peyton Manning at quarterback. Well, anyways, enough about Week 7. I got to quickly get into Week 8's 4 key game picks. The first one is the Redskins-Bills game. The Bills are coming off a bye week, so this will be interesting to see how well they do coming off the bye, as they got the Redskins in town. The Redskins obviously getting embarrassed last week. So the Redskins now, they really need to get back on track. They obviously need to win big time in this game, as well as the Bills do. The Bills are trying to keep pace with the New England Patriots. The Patriots are still on a roll. This one's gonna be a very close game, obviously, because the Redskins are really trying to keep pace in the NFC East. The Giants are in first place in that division, but I still think the Bills will come out victorious in this one. Their team is still pretty talented, and the Redskins have issues at quarterback. Rex Grossman was terrible in that last game, and who knows what their quarterback is going to be this week for that team. So I got to go with the Bills in this one. I got to go with the Bills. The Bills will beat the Redskins. Key game number 2 is the Lions-Broncos game. How about that Tim Tebow? He's been impressive after an unbelievable comeback win against the Dolphins last week in overtime. I can't really say that Tim Tebow is the right answer for quarterback for the Denver Broncos because he's really just the running quarterback. He's just the ball hogger. And his passing is really not that accurate. But they got a real test as they got the Lions to deal with. I got to go with the Lions in this one. The Lions, I don't think they're going to get third straight loss. Obviously, this is still a great team, and I know a lot of people are wondering about quarterback Matthew Stafford after he hurt his knee last week. Well, everybody knows he is injury prone, but by the latest news in the NFL, they say that he will be ready to go for this Sunday's game against the Broncos. So I got to go with the Lions in this one. The Lions will win. I just don't think that Tim Tebow can. I mean, sooner or later, every defense in the NFL is gonna see how Tim Tebow works the plays, and obviously how he works the Wildcat offense. And the Lions defense obviously is strong, so you got to go with the Lions in this one. I don't think the Broncos will win. Lions over the Broncos. Key game number 3, and obviously if you're Eagles or Cowboys fan, it's a rivalry game here. Eagles against the Cowboys. This game is in Philadelphia, and off bye weeks, Andy Reid has a very good record. He hasn't lost a game coming up. His Eagles haven't lost a game off a bye week in quite a long time. Both teams are struggling, obviously. You can't tell from both of these teams what do you expect from Michael Vick or what do you expect from Tony Romo. This should be a very close game. Obviously, every game that the Cowboys and Eagles have played have been very close. So, and don't be surprised that this one's a close one on Sunday night. But I like the Eagles in this one. The Eagles with that track record off the bye week, and Michael Vick, I will say will have a great game. He'll definitely get back on track. The Cowboys right now, they're still a mess. I don't even know how they have an over 500 record right now. They are, I think, 4-3. I think, yeah, they're 4-3. But in this game, especially with that Philly crowd, I like the Eagles in this one. The Eagles are going to beat the Cowboys. Eagles over Cowboys. And key game number 4. It's a big one here, and one of my upset picks. It's the Patriots-Steelers game. Now, a lot of you are pretty sure going to pick the Patriots in this one, but I actually think this might be an upset here. Even though the Patriots are, by many, are slight favorites, Tom Brady has been playing well. But if you looked at the game against the Cowboys, the Cowboys-Patriots game a few weeks ago, that game was close. And I think there is some holes in the Patriots' defense. And the Steelers, right now, they're starting to show signs of life. Obviously, Ben Roethlisberger in this last few games has been playing very well. The defense is starting to come alive. And really, if you're the Patriots, you got to look out in this game because this is not going to be an easy game. Now, the Patriots have had the Steelers' number for quite some time, but I think in this game, I think I'm seeing an upset here. I'm going to take the Steelers over the Patriots. I'll probably say maybe the Steelers will win by a field goal, because I still think this is going to be a very close game. Ben Roethlisberger should have a good one here, as well as Tom Brady for the Patriots. So it's going to be a shootout. But I think the Steelers pull it out in the end. They're going to win. I think they'll win by 3 points. It'll be a field goal. All right, there you have it, folks. Those are my 4 key game picks. I'll make sure to post up the rest of my Week 8 picks at my blog at crazyfrankie56.blogspot.com. And I'll do as much as I can to try to make sure that I get everything intact. I mean, I can't promise you from now until the end of the season that I will go into detail or not. Especially with Thursday Night Football coming back on the NFL Network, I have to now rush everything now to get all my picks and my recaps done by Thursdays, and it's not going to be easy. And especially with some things going on in my life, I may just post up my scores and results and all my picks. So we'll see what happens the rest of the way. As I thank you for watching this video. I apologize there was no video for Week 7. I want to thank you all for putting up with me the last 2 weeks for all this mess. and I'll see you again next week. Bye.